You behind the camera. Philly Row. What's up with you, man?
And I'm outside. I can't say much. I can't complain. I'm blessed to be here, see another day.
Mm-hmm.
Amen. You know what I mean?
I've been following you for a little second, man. You know, I reached out to you. You know what I mean? Seen your work ethic.
Respect.
Heard the bars. You know what I mean? So I just reached out to see what I could do, help bring to the table. So talk to my audience, man. What's up with Philly Row? What made you pick Philly Row?
I had a lot of nicknames. So I was Young Rel at first, and then before Young Rel, I was Rel with 2 L's. But what really made me stick with Philly Rel is that I went off and I went to college. So once I went to college, I was like,
people label you from Philly?
not even really that, because there was some Philly people in the building, real heavy, real crazy. So I think after I started making music in college and everything, I'm like, all right, this name gonna stick, Philly Rel, because I'm away from home, but I still wanted home to be a part of me. So I'm like, Philly Rel, that's sticking, that's it.
So how long you been doing this?
I say I've been doing music since I was about 6 years old. I've been rapping since I was 6 years old. My mom, she used to think making us study the dictionary and everything was a punishment. I always found optimism in things that I did. So even though my mom thought, all right, I got something for y'all. Y'all gonna study the dictionary and be bored. I started reading and studying the dictionary, and then, I started putting them in poems and putting it to a beat.
So you was a poet at first?
I was a poet at first.
That's crazy, because a lot of people, that's where their music come from.
Yep.
Being a poet. I remember Sierra, she was a crazy poet.
Mm-hmm.
Santos, he was a crazy poet. A matter of fact, a lot of people that I met over the years, that's what they was. They was poets, and then just turned into what it is today.
Right. I think I think that happens to the best of us. Like anybody that actually do music and create music, especially rap music. Poetry is another form of rap, but poetry is the first form.
Creativity
of
of
rap.
it. Not like you just, like nowadays you got people that just, they see other people doing it,
Yeah.
and they think they can just do it. And that's why like the wordplay and everything don't be like big, it be small, if you understand what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
people that I think that was poets like Kendrick Lamar and all of them,
Mm-hmm.
like that's why they so big in the industry, because they actually put words together, and it's not like they just rapping. You feel what I'm saying? Like they putting shit together. Like that's where a poet actually comes from.
Right.
Telling your story, creating your vibes and everything in that nature. So you said you've been doing this since you was 6. Like when you really started looking at it as this want to be your career?
I'm not gonna hold you. Since I was a little girl, I always used to tell my mom, like, Mom, I'm gonna be rich, I'm gonna be famous, I'm gonna do this music. So I always knew that as a child. But I really started taking this serious probably about 2 years ago. I always did music here and there. I was never really consistent with it. Like from 2011 to up until now, I would drop here and there, but I wasn't like really pushing myself. It was like I got discouraged a lot over the years.
And what's some of the things that made you discouraged?
Death, seeing things at a young age, losing people that I love, and not even just death, just losing people that I love and they still breathing. That is different.
But some of those things can actually inspire you and influence you to become who you want to be. Everything like that doesn't mean is negative. You see what I'm saying? Because you could be doing it for one of those people,
right,
that you might have lost.
And that's exactly what I do it for. I don't even think about me so much. I mean, I think about my longevity. I think about what I may want to leave my future kids if I ever decide to have children. I think about generational wealth. I was just thinking about breaking generational curses. So, but for the most part, I do it for anybody that I lost at a young age, because then that means they was young too, right? They was kids. I'm 30 now, but I lost people before we were even 18 years old. So I do it for them because they had dreams, they had aspirations, they had goals, they had achievements, and they didn't get to achieve them. So I do that for my lost ones, my loved ones.
So what's some of the people that inspired you to really say, this is what I want to do from Philly?
I'm not gonna hold you. Shout out to Rocky. Shout out to Fake Bitches Hero. I remember watching her, you know, I think it was like, what, the Sneaker Village on? She was...
Commercial?
No, it was like a cipher.
Oh, that they had it at Powerhouse, right?
This was when like Rocky was first
I
coming
know,
up.
I think it was the Philly Hip Hop Award.
Yeah, I think it was the Philly Hip Hop
And there
Award.
was multiple girls in it.
And I think it was on Broad Street. You know that Sneaker
Yeah.
Villa that used to be on Broad Street?
right
I
now.
think it was that right there. And she was coming. And I was like, yo, respectfully, that's the hottest bitch I heard since Eve. Like, you feel me?
Yeah, Rocky, nice.
I'm not gonna hold you. So, you know, she was one of my inspirations. You feel what I'm saying? And since from there on, I was like, yo, I was manifesting. Like, I gotta get in the room with her. You get what I'm saying? Like,
You ever contact her yet?
huh?
You ever get with her yet?
I have done a show with her. You know what I mean? We have done a cipher together. So, yeah. You know what I mean?
She give you some feedback?
Yeah. She said it was love, you feel me? Like it was a good experience
Good
for
energy.
me. It was good energy, you feel me? It was good energy.
So tell us about yourself, man. Like, what did you bring into the table to the city of Philly? Because I was just watching something when Bill was saying, we gotta understand that we're not just doing it for Philly. You know what I mean? When you competing with the world.
Mhm.
So what it is that Rel got to offer, you know, for people's ears?
One thing I got to offer for y'all ears is I'm a real lyricist. I'm very versatile. Yeah, I can give y'all drill. Yeah, I can give y'all drip. I can give y'all bops. But I also give y'all realness. I give y'all me. I give y'all pain. It's just up to y'all if y'all really listening or not. Cause my bars, I'm not gonna keep dumbing them down for y'all. Alright? I got some shit that's like, alright, that's like, we hear what you saying. But I really got bars, y'all. And I don't just have bars. I make music. I create music. I'm a writer. I don't just write for rappers. I write for singers too.
And I was just about to say that, like, the type of music that I fuck with heavy is music that gets you through shit.
Mhm.
So that's what I believe the art is. It's music. Like, I used to tell people when I moved to Florida, bars don't get you over in the club.
Right.
Like, if we was going through something at home and we want to say we're going to go out and get a drink, we don't want to hear bars.
Right.
So I had to learn certain music for different atmospheres. You see what I'm saying? So, like, I started really fucking with the music where as though it can get me through a situation. And that's why I love J. Cole. I love certain artists like that they not flashing. They just giving you shit to help you get through your day. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I was speaking to my young boy Santos. When I first met Santos, it was like his bars were just shit that I could relate to, shit that I went through, shit that I've been through.
Right.
You know, things in that nature. Like, you bring music like that.
Yes. I create relatable music. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that just brings me back to my audience being listeners. Like, y'all really have to open y'all ears when y'all listening to me. Like, I like to put my realness on beats that y'all can bounce to, but y'all still gotta listen to the verses. Y'all still gotta listen to what's being said. I make relatable music. I make music about pain. I make music about what I've been through, what the next person going through, what the next person might be going through right now. But I make all kinds of music too.
And that's the point about being versatile. I remember when albums was like, it wasn't all like, sometimes you listen to somebody's mixtape or you listen to somebody's album, it's like, it's all the same.
Mhm.
To me, a complete album is different vibes on there.
Right.
That be, you know what I mean? Like I said, you might want to go to the club. You might hear that artist, like some of the music I heard from you.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the music could turn up for you.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't actually hear, you know, the pain music yet, the struggle music from you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going off of what you sent me. See what I'm saying? So, and I was feeling those vibes. I love your energy.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? So you had a show yesterday, right?
Yes, I did.
And how was the turnout?
The turnout was beautiful. They showed me love. It was incredible. And I ended up doing Drop It, my new song that I just released. Well, it's a freestyle. Produced by Lodge, the producer. But I end up just doing that one freestyle, and then I end up going a cappella and giving them bars. And I did another freestyle. But this freestyle that I did, that was a cappella, it actually went to the Nas song, One Mic. That's probably the realest shit I ever wrote in my life. Again, y'all just have to listen.
And how was the feedback?
And the feedback, it was incredible. Like, they felt me. It's like, you know, I transferred my energy into the audience.
And that's what keep people going.
Yeah.
It's all about the feedback. Like you said, people listening and giving you that motivation to want to keep going.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's next for real? We at the end of the year. What you doing for the top of the year? You got a mixtape coming? Album, EP?
God. Okay. So I'm battling with that. It's like, do I really want to drop an EP for y'all, or do I want to just keep giving y'all singles? You know, and I tell artists all the time, when you're a local artist and you're trying to build your audience and build your craft, but don't nobody know really who you are, and don't nobody really know your music.
EP.
You don't really actually want to put out an EP. You want to keep dropping singles because you want them to get used to your music. And not only do you want to keep dropping singles, it don't matter how big the event is, how small the event is. Put yourself out there. Go perform.
Even if you got to perform the same song at every event?
Even if you have to perform your same song at every event. Because once it's repetitive, then people are like, hey, okay, I heard this.
Mm-hmm.
She did this at the last one. I like this. And she did this at the last one.
That's how you build your character and
your momentum.
And if you keep doing, I'm going to just say local events,
mm-hmm.
and if you keep bringing new songs every time you do a local event,
they're not going to know your music.
Yep. And that's why I was saying, like, I remember Freddie Watt, his first joint.
Mm-hmm.
He said he was pushing that joint for like a year or two. He just kept pushing it because people think like, damn, if you don't get no feedback like 30 days, oh, it's a done button. You move on to the next. No, but like you just said, you gotta keep that shit in their face,
mm-hmm.
so they can know every time you perform. Oh, I remember she performed at this joint.
Mm-hmm.
I remember she performed at that joint. So even what you saying, you know, keeping the singles, that's why I try to tell people, like, you don't need no EP.
Right.
Because everything is on the internet.
Right.
If they want to make an EP themselves, collect it all and do what they do. Like, it's streaming. So that's actually an EP right there for you.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, so who you got around your neck?
This is my cousin Devin. But you know how that go. We grew up as, you know, like brother and sister. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to him. You know.
That's one of the people you doing it for?
That's one of the folks I'm doing it for sure. You know, before he got murdered, he passed away. My boy was on his way to D1 college. And just for anybody that may not know what a D1 college is, my boy was about to play college ball on TV.
Basketball?
Yes.
That's dope.
So, at the time, I was in Job Corps. Yeah, I was in Job Corps, trying to get my life together. I got that phone call, and it hurt me bad. Like, I wanted to AWOL. I wanted to quit. But I had to think about
what he
would want from me. And I could hear him over and over again.
Don't quit.
Don't quit. Keep going. You got this. Hold it down. And do what it is that you want to do. And make it come true.
What part of the city you from?
I'm from North, 29th and Lehigh. We outside.
Ain't Rocky close to that?
Yeah. I believe she in the same vicinity, you know.
So did you ever bump into her like before she was doing music?
Nah, that's the crazy part. I never bumped into her before, you know. I never bumped into her, none of that. You know what I'm saying? But ever since I seen her, you know, in that cypher, I just was like manifesting, like, damn. Yeah, I like the way she coming.
So behind the scenes, you said you do a lot of this stuff yourself.
Yeah.
So what made you go that route? To learn that craft, to learn how to edit, to learn how to record yourself, to learn how to do this and learn how to do that.
So, all right, that had a lot with me attending college back in 2011. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do, who I wanted to be. My major was psychology. I had dumped that major and took up broadcast communications. Once I took up broadcast communications, that let me know exactly what I wanted to do with my life. So there was music, there was TV personality, there was radio, broadcast journalism. I said, oh yeah, this is my lane. So I felt like, you know, in this game is always evolving. Meaning it's forever, it's eternal. Meaning that music don't just open music doors.
Open up.
It opens up
a lot of doors.
A lot of doors. So when you're doing music, you also want to learn different stuff while you're doing music. That way you always keep afloat. Like, for example, look at, you know, like Shaquille O'Neal, like, all right, eventually basketball ended for him, but he invested in so many other things as far as comedy and movies and music. You want to have different revenue. You want to have different ways of counting your money.
Mm-hmm. That's dope. So, like I said, we about to get to the top of the year. So what you want for 2024 for yourself? Where you want to see yourself next year?
Next year, I just want to see myself more so behind the business of this music. Like I'm learning like everyone else is learning. So more so.
Icon, huh?
That's all. I want to be an icon. I want to be a role model. I want to, you know, when they speak of Philly Rel, I want them to be like, yo, she got it. She always had it. You know, that's it. That's all. Because I feel like, you know, it's easy to hate. It's easy to talk negative.
And you made yourself so easy to love.
Sometimes. Everybody don't feel that way, but I do make it.
I mean, for me,
make it easy.
Me getting to know you, you know what I mean? You seem like you got a great heart.
I do.
You know what I mean? You know, so.
I'm the kind of person, I'm not even, I shouldn't even be telling y'all this. But like, it's like.
They need to know everything.
It's like people can hurt me in 60 seconds, and I turn around in 61 seconds and still love you the same. So I guess that's a curse and a gift for me. Because everybody want me for my energy. Everybody wants me for my love. But sometimes everybody don't know how to deal with it. And then it's an explosion. And it's like, wait. Everybody just calm down. I'm trying to understand everybody. But I can't make everybody happy.
Yeah, I mean, they always say you can't make everybody happy.
You can't.
As long as you fuck with the people that fuck with you.
And I fuck with the people that fuck with me. You know what I mean? Y'all love Philly Rel, I love y'all. You feel me? Respectfully. Like, I go around this city and I show the whole city love. Can't nobody say Philly Rel don't be showing love, because I've been showing love. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's free game, you know what I'm saying? Like, just take it.
All I can say is mainly keep your energy, keep your vibes. You know, even if somebody make you mad, just stay you. You know what I mean? Because you going to be the person with the outcome.
Yeah.
No matter what. You know what I mean? That's how I am. I've been through a lot of shit with this music shit.
Yeah.
As long as I stay in myself, it don't matter if it happened then. It's going to happen.
Respectfully.
You know what I mean?
And I agree with that, because I try to be true with myself before anything.
I was about to say, that's the first person you gotta be true to.
That's the first person I gotta be truthful with. I gotta be real with myself. So sometimes when people are trying to tell me about me, you know, sometimes, you know, that clashes with me because it's like, how you gonna tell me about me? Because sometimes the things that people perceive of you is not always the truth. This is what they see, but they don't know who you are. And that's okay, because your music should always make them understand who you are. And
That's what it's for.
and if they still not getting it, let them go. They'll figure it out.
So you got any music videos out there?
Yeah, so right now I have Roach Vibes out. That's my latest music video. If y'all have not tuned in or tapped into Roach Vibes, make sure y'all go check that out. That's on all major platforms, and the video is on
What's
YouTube.
the concept about that, Roach?
So Roach Vibes. The concept about Roach Vibes is, you know, basically, how can I explain it? Like, just females or men in general just giving you uninvited vibes. You know, roaches is uninvited. We don't want them in our house.
Crabs in a barrel type shit.
Yeah, we stomp them out. Ugh, get away from me. You giving me roach vibes. That was my whole thing when I came up with that song. And it was connected to a lot of emotions that I was going through at the time. But it was a funny song at the same time too, because if y'all really listen to the song, you know, I start out like, hey, I ain't stunting no bitch that I already fucked. Got money in my pocket and it's Henny in my cup. I look to my babe and I tell her roll a Dutch. Get that money and I'm gonna get more. Got my money, but I'ma spend yours. Marijuana smell coming right out my pores. Can't trust that bitch around town. She a whore. That's Roach Vibes. You know what I mean? I just be wanting y'all to understand me as an artist. Like, I could come up with some creative stuff.
So, before we get out of here, where they gonna follow you? Like, any producers outside of your home producers, where they need to get at you? Like, email?
My email is in my bio on Instagram. Y'all can follow me pretty much on any platform, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Everything is at PhillyRell, PhillYrell. Again, PhillYrell. Don't forget the handle at PhillyRell.